Morning, you sexy man pajamas. 6 o'clock. 5:57 to be exact. I woke up at like 4. 10 hours was up 5:45. We've already done our pre-trip. We're about to pull out of here. And we got 4 hours to go. Thanks for being here. Let's get to getting.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Alright, so before I left that place, I wasn't hungry. So I didn't even walk inside. We just took off. And now my belly's starting to rumble. And I also forgot we was crossing the East Coast time, so I said it was whatever time it was, add an hour to it. But there's a sausage, egg, and cheese bagel, which is new at the Pilot Flying J now, which I haven't seen before, so bagel soft, that's good. It's good. I prefer a soft bagel, which is a soft bagel. But they didn't add some type of sauce on it, to be honest. I know sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit has no sauce. Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant has no sauce. I feel like a bagel was a little thicker, a little more denser than those. A little drier. Maybe some sort of breakfast sauce, or I don't know, just butter it. It's not even toasted. It could be a toasted bagel with butter. Anyhow, we're on schedule to be there around 11 o'clock, so just scarf is down and get back on the road. Now, your opinion on this topic is going to totally depend on what region of the country you live in. That's what it's going to boil down to. But I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts on daylight saving time? It's not daylight savings, it's daylight saving, okay? I've always been pro keep it where it's at right this second, which is July 15th, 2026, summertime hours, spring forward, fall back crap. I always hated that getting dark at 5 o'clock crap in the wintertime. I've always hated that. I mean, that's going to suck getting dark at 6 o'clock after being dark at daylight till 8:30, 9 o'clock during, the summertime and all that shit. But I'm curious of your opinion. I'm pro keep it as it is, never have to change the clock again. And my buddy, my bro, he hates daylight saving. And his argument really was for, and it's a lot of arguments too. I mean, I've heard, I see both sides, and his argument was taking these kids to, he's taking these kids to school, so that's not that really big of a deal. But kids going to school still in the dark could be a little more dangerous because of the creeps out there. And just darting across the street, being hard to see. I mean, that's a solid argument. It really is. But in his instance, his kids are high school age now, so that's not really that big of a deal. And he takes them to school. But who likes going to work at fucking dark and then getting off work at 5 o'clock and it being dark? And that's just stupid. And there's also parts of the country that's going to not get daylight until even later in the day, maybe 9 o'clock. So, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm pro. I think it passed the Senate last night. It's got to go to Congress now. The last time it went through the vote, it passed Congress and didn't pass the Senate. So, and Trump even commented on it earlier in his presidential this term. People asked him about it. He's like, I don't know. I mean, I'd be for it, but I mean, I got a lot of people to think about. There's an argument on both sides, and there's no one side that was leaning heavier than the other. It was kind of split 50-50. So he's like, I got to do what I think's best for the people. And he just said right now it's just too close to address it. But now it's going through the Senate again and the House, and I feel like if it passes both and it goes to his desk to be signed, I think he'll sign it because he let Congress and Senate do their thing. If it passes there, then I think he'll sign it. I don't think he won't sign it because of if it passed. But I'm curious, what are your thoughts on daylight saving time? Do you like it? Are you pro? Just put pro or con in the comment. Pro if you're for daylight saving, con if you want to just keep it the way it is and change times back and forth every year. And we got updates on the website, man. My buddy, my webmaster and I, we're always, throwing things in there. He's implementing some things, and I'm like, hey, now that we did this, let's do this, and I'm excited for it. And I'm hoping to build a platform over there with you guys. So that's kind of the idea behind the redesign. We've upgraded to a different website editor that has a whole lot more options and functions and things that can happen versus what it was. I'm excited for it. And once we get it ready, once he gets all the function down the way I want it, we'll go over final cosmetics the way I want them to be, and then we'll launch it. And we're going to have a new website launch celebration. I haven't decided 100% yet what that's going to entail completely, but I'm excited for it. I am. I know it's something as simple as a website country. Yeah, but it's mine, and I'm excited. So shut up. Leave me alone. Let me have my little happiness. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna a little stop. We delayed about 20 minutes, so we're showed up to be there about 11:15, 11:20 now. So we'll see if we can't make up a little bit of time and talk to my coordinator and where we're going up into Macedonia, Ohio, for next Wednesday, clearing out. We still haven't got any matches up there yet, but we still got a week. Got a week for any loads to pop up, and we're only doing a 200-mile search, so maybe we'll have to extend that at some point, because I don't want to go past Monday without having a load. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. All right, right now, Lake City, 88 miles, which means I'm 152 miles from my destination. I got 143 miles when I get to Jacksonville. I go south on 95. Then I go about 8 miles to get off and go finagle around Jacksonville to get to where I got to go. So let's just shut up, stop the yapping, and keep on going. All right, so we just get off our exit, 344. It's a cluster mess because back yonder coming off the exit was left lane was closed, and it was because of construction. And bruh, why are you on the road? I gotta get all the way over. Okay. We gotta turn left up here. Now this light looks like the next light, perhaps? Or the light after? I don't know if I feel like I've been off this exit. I just don't know. I'm seeing some writing up there on the lane that I'm in. I just don't know if that's a turn only lane. I see writing in both lanes, left and middle lane. I gotta see what it says when I get there. I know I gotta turn left up here. I hope it doesn't go from 5 lanes to 1. If they got line of traffic to my right, it's going to let me in the right lane. Let's see what the words say on the road. What does the word say? Oh shoot, I gotta go to the right. I got to get over. I'm pretty sure it says only, and there's got an arrow to the left. Okay. This is where I gotta turn, but okay, I gotta be on the outside lane anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh well, where I got to turn? Of course it is. 'Cause look at that blockade in front of us. There's no road there. Oh, where's it at? I gotta make a left at. There's a red light, a stoplight here in a half a mile. I need you to come on, car. Come on. Oh, of course you want to speed up, don't you, dick? There's a cop right behind him. He's gonna let me over. Thank you, cop. Thank you, Popo. Appreciate you there, buddy. Give you a little blinky blink. I gotta turn right here. Light's not working. This should be a four-way stop. Or is it work? Is the community officer going to address this? No. Although they should pull over right there in the middle and turn the lights on. What the hell? It's a four-way stop. It's what it's supposed to be, but no one's stopping. All right. I won't stop in either direction. Does Florida not know the rules? We got a gap. Don't hit your brakes. Go, 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 go. There we go. There's our gap. All right. Up here, I should be right on the right. I know I haven't been here. It's 11:34. Train Supply right there. Bay Meadows Way entrance. I guess it's back here. Maybe I have been here. I don't know. Shit. No, I gotta go to the right. What are they doing here? Okay. Alright, I got to back up a little. I gotta make it super, super wide. Come on, car, come on. So this ain't gonna work out very well for me. I gotta go super, super wide here. Super duper wide here. No, I don't want to hit no curb. I might have had a cone. I just don't want to run over that big ass curb, which I'm gonna. Hit their sign. If I do, it's just going to be a baby clip. Oh, no, I didn't, but I am on the curb. That's fine. I'll hit it easy. Come off of it easy. That's a big old hole there. I mean, you know, they got to do their work. I got to do my work. We're all working. That sucked. I'll tell you that. That sucked ass. We got to turn in here. But when you get into shit like that, you know, you just never know when you're going to pop into something like that. But you got to just go slow and very, very slow and take all the room that you need. All the room you have plus more. I just got to figure out where to check in now. Lord, that mussy. Usually where all the cars are is where you check in. So is there a man door around here anywhere, an office door? Something for delivery? There's a ramp. There's a door. This is where I come in? Oh, he's pointing me down the way, okay. He's pointing me down the way. He was out there smoking his cigarette, sitting in a chair. He just pointed this way, so I'm like, okay, cool. People here too. Another ramp. Is there anything about drivers or check-in? Train supply. These doors are open. Another ramp. I don't know. Let's go find out. Oh, it's ridiculous. So found the guy. I went and checked in. He immediately said go in door 32. Been in the door for an hour. Ain't been touched yet. Called the agent and asked what's the absolute latest I can pick it up today. The window's to 1500. He said I'm reaching out to my contact. I'll let you know. It's a 2.5 hour deadhead from here. So we shall see how it all pans out. Worst case scenario, if I can pick it up first thing in the morning, I mean absolutely first thing in the morning, I can still have it delivered end of the day by Friday. 1,120 miles, I think, total. I could still have it delivered. But apparently there's some Gulf storms happening. I gotta pick it up Thursday morning, deliver it Friday evening, get reloaded, and have that delivered back to Tifton on Monday. I mean, it can be just 2,200 miles in 5 days. Yes, it could be done. It's the first 2 days will be the hardest part. We'll see. $1:45. We're just now leaving this place. I've been in communication with the agent. He's been in communication with the site. Unfortunately, the load guys will be leaving. Won't be there past 3. So I told him, I was like, listen, it's 1,140 miles from pick to drop. If they'll load me first thing in the morning, outside of any unforeseen circumstances, I can make that 1,140 miles by Friday afternoon. I was like, I can do 650, 700 plus miles a day on flawless days. I've done it before. I can do it again. I don't like running that hard, but I can, and I will if I need to make this load successful. And And the advantage is we get an hour back. So the time change is going to help us on the way back. So if they can't do it today past 3, then let's set up first thing in the morning. Of course, it's out of my what I want to do thing, but I don't want to fail this load. I don't want to fail this broker. I don't want to fail this or this agent. I don't want to fail the shipment. I don't, because of a bullshit with this crap. I don't want to fail that load. I say getting there is going to be the hard part, but it can be done as long as, like I said, normal driving days, I can be there and get this delivery and then get rid of it on Friday. Getting back, I'll have 3 days. That's not the problem. Getting back's the easy part. Getting there, I can do it. Talk to them, see what they want to do, and he called him and talked to him and said, okay, we'll do it. I just got to find out what time. He's got to contact the loaders, the guys, and find out what time they want to load in the morning. Obviously, the earlier the better for all things except for me having to wake up. But they also just said there's a Love's 1 mile from the place. I'm like, perfect. That's where I'll go. That way I can get the hell up and just get over there. So that's what we're doing. I'm waiting for him to call back and let me know what time. But let's head to Tifton, and I'll update you once I know. All right, he just called back. Said I was kind of hanging out here. I was doing something else here at the receiver. I was killing time. He called back, said, hey, they said they'll load you at 7 a.m. I'm like, perfect, man, I'll be there. And I just put that Love's, which is right off the same exit we're going to. This has got 115 spots. I should be there about 4:30. Hopefully there's at least one of those 115 spots left. That's the idea. God, this isn't a normal trucking right here, but this is the only way to get out of here. Can't go through the front side, because the only reason I know that because there were some low-hanging trees there, and I heard a little scrapage. All right, so we are 170 miles away from the Loves, and we're 171 miles away from the shipper. So all we got is, I was telling Ronnie, I'm going to have to pull 1,150 miles out of my ass by tomorrow morning and Friday afternoon. He went, oof. So, we good. All we need is flawless driving days. I mean, it's not too much to ask, is it? We shall see. I'll do everything under my power control to get there. For now, let's get to Love's. Miles away. I was able to achieve something today. Pokemon 30th anniversary. I was able to get into the Pokemon Center and do a pre-order, and I was able to get shit at retail. That's exciting. It don't come till September, but first pre-order we've been able to get, and it's hard to find anything at MSRP. It's like every hobby I get into winds up being outrageous the time I get into it. Maybe that's because of the popularity. I don't know. My buddy and his kid kind of got me into it. Well, initially, it was like, for whatever reason, it came across my feed on TikTok, and I'm like, I ain't mad at it. My buddy was like the same. I'm like, whoa, y'all on Pokemon too? Well, yeah, me and Mason, me and the kid, we do this shit all the time. I'm like, holy crap. So that got me into it even more. We started a little personal collection, and I'm developing what I like. Maybe investment, I don't know, but I'm not going to do the scalper crap. But maybe get lucky and get some good hits, future sales possibly. Maybe get them graded. I don't know. It's a fun thing I'm doing right now. That's just we spend more money on our hobbies than we do anything else in life. This is I keep picking the expensive hobbies, or at least the time I get into them, they turn to be expensive hobbies anyway. But I was score today. It was a score today because retail, I paid maybe $150 for everything I got. Secondary, I'd probably be over $1,000 if I had to pay for it out in the market. So, but maybe even more, because 30th anniversary is going to be a big deal, and you're not going to be able to find them in stores unless something changes, which it should. But it will. I'm a little hungry. It's about almost, there's 3:37 right now. I'll get up here to Love's, another 64 miles. Find a nice place to park, grab some grub, edit the video, and I don't know. Make sure I can try to get to sleep early enough to where I can get up pretty good in the morning. That's for damn sure. And we'll go from there. But it's windy as all get out, and I've been hearing some tropical storm threats hitting the East Gulf, which is where I happen to be. And it's windy as all get out sometime this week, so maybe it won't affect I-10 much once we get out of like Alabama or through Alabama and Mississippi and all that. Hopefully it's not storming the whole time I got to drive this 1,150 miles starting tomorrow and have it done by Friday. I just don't need no delays. I fought to keep this load, and I told him what I would do, what I could do. Of course, as long as none of the underlining exceptions pop up, you know, things you just can't control for, or plan for anyway. But we shall see.